Hi, I'm Brenda. Welcome to my channel, the Empress and the Sun Tarot. We are going to begin with a general reading and then we will get into some questions for my viewers. We do lives, and sometimes if we feel guided by my guide Celia, we post those as a video. So if you're watching this at a later date, join us on a live when we answer some questions. Not every question, but some questions, whatever we're guided to. So we are going to shuffle. We are using the Energy and Spirit Oracle and the Angel Answers decks. The Energy and Spirit is by Sandra Ann Taylor, and the Angel Answers are from Radley Valentine. So, and then we will also be using my Celia deck. So we hope everyone is having a great day. Please just say hi. Let us know you're here. Celia says we're just going to apparently feel like we have something in the eye for a second. So we're going to take a moment and welcome. Thank you for joining us today. Today is December 5th, where I am. But please just take whatever part of this message resonates and leave the rest. What do the Animal and Energy Spirit cards want us to tell us today? She said it looks like we're going to get one card from each deck. The card that came out is the card of creation, soul expression, and something new. It's funny because I was just talking to my daughter about wanting a new, to change my color a little bit and cut some of my hair off. And then we get the animal totem. So animal energy and powers. What is your spirit animal, and are you aware of the power that truly lies within you? So what animal do you connect to? What animal do you feel most guided to? I know Dave gets the crows. I get blue jays and bluebirds as well, strongly. So what animal? What is one of your totem animals? So we are going to get a card from the angel deck as well. And we get ask for help from others. And the underlying energy is let go. Are you trying to control something? Sometimes things are out of our control. We're going to get some tarot from the Light Seers deck from Chris Ann. These are some of our very favorite decks. We love the Light Seers is probably my favorite tarot deck, honestly. We've gifted it a few times. It is has a lot of special meaning. So if you're looking to start reading tarot for yourself, it is a great first deck. It's got a lot of imagery on it, and I connected with it. So, I mean, I actually have like a personal deck. This deck, I have too many decks to take when we go traveling. So like it is like a definite go-to deck for me. So we love the Light Seers deck. Apparently we're giving gratitude for this deck today. So we see the sun right there on the bottom. And the Queen of Wands was there, which is, how we do that creation. Are you asking, the angels to help with the things you're wanting to manifest? Are you wanting to manifest a lover? Are you wanting to manifest, a life partner? Are you wanting to manifest a new job, a new home? What are you trying to manifest? She's like, what are you trying to manifest? So we are gonna part of the channeled message portion of our reading. So that's for Celia. So we get the cards of the Two of Pentacles, which is about finding balance. We get the Devil card, which is Capricorn energy. And sometimes when we're trying to walk away from something and begin a new life, there's that toxic energy that's like really sexy and inviting, calling you back. Is there something that you're trying to walk away from, a person? And it's like right when you think you're clear of this person, okay, I'm done with that energy. They give you a call or they give you a text or a WID, what are you doing? A little nibble. And she's like, that is the universe's way of testing you. When you are on the brink of that breakthrough, that test is coming. And we feel like you're going to pass the test with the Six of Wands there. So she said, we're just pulling cards and going to do the message of whatever the cards are coming today. So we're doing it a little different today. So we like different. Like I said, I told my daughter, I think I'm changing seasons. So I need a new look. So we're going to do something different over Christmas. So we'll see what I end up with. And then you get the card of the Five of Pentacles. And then over here together is the Star and the Emperor. So doing the healing work of knowing your value, knowing your worth, knowing it's coming. You have put it out there in the vortex. You've manifested it. Have you given it to the angels? Have you given it to God? Have you let go of control? This is what I've asked for. The card under that success. This is what I've asked for. I've asked for news like the Emperor, stability. I want a new place to live. I want a new job. I want financial security. I want to heal this lack mindset in my life because this came out and these came out separate. So like the lack mindset is here, but it's the opportunity in this Aquarius energy. By Aquarius, between Aquarius and April, you're going to see a huge change, she said. Those two major arcanas, the Star is Aquarius. It is, the water bear. It is about healing. Are you doing the healing? Because we feel like, the Emperor, stability, that's April. That's, fire energy. Are you ready? Because we feel like the healing is happening and you're going to see the change. In the spring. In the spring, you're going to see the change. Brand new beginning. Are you ready for this new opportunity coming in the springtime? You are doing the work. Like I told my daughter, we're going through a season of change. I know we are. We're on the path just like everybody else. So where are you going through the change? Where do you have lack in your life? Is it lack of a person? Is it lack of money? Is it lack of stability? Where is the lack? Because I feel like whatever the lack is, when you surrender it, God, please take this burden from me. Show me the path that's easiest for me to the things I desire. I surrender to you. Put me in service. Show me the way. Like literally, that's what you just have to do. Like, show me the way. Show me to where I'm supposed to be going. And then you have to be open to the new beginning and trust the signs that are coming. The angels are trying to help you. They're trying to guide you. Be ready for springtime because that feels really exciting with that. So we're going to move on to the next message. She said this way, we're getting a little bit of this and a little bit of that. So we get the Page of Cups, which is about that heart chakra activation, which is happening when you're over here in this Two of Pentacles. That is all about, have you learned the lesson? Have you learned the lesson? Have you seen the cycle? Are you working on your heart chakra? If you haven't learned the lesson in the dark night of the soul, you know what? It keeps burning till you're very clear, like pages, 2 pages, the Page of Swords and the Page of Cups. Pages are both like pages are young, fresh energy. Are you ready to have a new perspective at it? Are you ready to open your heart in a way you never have before? The person you love the most in the world, put your hand on your heart and think about that person. That is such a minute of 1% of what God loves you. Like the love, the connection that you have with the Almighty is, you have your higher self, God, all of that. Are you ready to be connected in a brand new, easy way? Because like things are going to happen. Pigs are going to fly. She's like, the pigs are going to fly. You're going to see huge change by changing the focus on the things that you want. Instead of focusing on what isn't there, focus on this is amazing. This is here. Like this morning Dave and I were both doing some gratitude in the hot tub, about the hot tub, about the house, about, about our lives. Because you know what? That gratitude brings more of those things. So just know the opportunities are coming towards you to have wish fulfillment, because we get the 5 of Swords and the 3 of Wands. And down here in this 5 of Swords, he's down here. He's raised his hands. He is given up. And then up here, you know what? He's listening to that one bird, the one bird source. He is listening to that for the guidance that's going to bring him to that personal wish fulfillment, because the strength is there to understand the cycle. If you are going through a difficult time and there is any kind of addiction or anything, just know that that tempting of you is to see, have you learned the lesson? Are you, she's like, there's so many different options with this, are you interested in someone and you've let them go, but they're trying to come back? Is there somebody else that you go to make yourself feel better about that? And then if that person calls, are you going to go back just because that makes your ego feel better? It's not what your heart wants, but it's what your ego wants. Are you doing that? Are you taking a job that's less than you to try to reduce your fear, and in turn you're working for less, so your self-worth is less, and so you're just perpetuating that cycle of going lower and lower that way? She's like, there's so many different scenarios with that. Where is your focus at currently? And then we get the 4 of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. Healing your self-worth and your value. That is where we're at. That is the shadow aspect that needs healed right now. Heal this energy. Heal the value that you hold. Heal the queen inside you that, is ready. Put your crown on, put it on, she's like, literally, put it on. Be open to it. Be open to what is trying to come towards you as soon, because you've created it. It is out there. It is happening. Like, it is happening. You have to do the work. This is minor arcana. This is the action you have to take. So the guidance of the day, do the healing work on your value, your self-worth, know how worthy you are. Because that is, where the shadow is, in your feminine energy. Where in your feminine energy are you not? Where do you let your mind spiral out of control, not knowing your value? It's time for a new opportunity. Look at it in a brand new way. Be open. Source, guide me. Angels, show me, show me that, show me my path. Show me the very next step. Don't try to know the whole entire path. Know the very next step. I mean, because really the savoring is in enjoying the journey. I know we hear that all the time, but it is so true about enjoying the journey. We're literally just talking to Dave about that, about savoring on the way to the journey. That makes when you get to that said destination even sweeter, and just know that that's just the tipping off point for the next thing, so continue savoring all the way. We get the card of be of service. It starts with you. Be the change the world needs, and be in the now. Direct your focus. And then the dark night of the soul, which is awakening and stepping into your healing journey, which was definitely in that reading about it is the time of that dark night ending. It is time for us as a consciousness to step into something higher, something greater for all of us. Are you ready for that? Are you ready, to go to that next level of love? Because the next level, you know what happens? Telepathy. Are you ready for that? Are you ready for somebody that can read your mind? Are you ready for that? Are you open to that kind of relationship? That what you have that openness that literally somebody can read your thoughts. Everybody says they want to go 5D. Do you really? Are you open to where your thoughts are at all the time? So Anyway, hi, Missy. How are you? I know that personally is something Dave had to learn to live with because I can read his mind sometimes. So Melody, does Matt L. Okay, Melody, we are getting some cards for you. And we get the card of past life guides, karmic lesson, present assistance. So I feel like you have a karmic contract with him, and you get animal totems, animal energies and powers, and you get the emotional desert, inactivity or isolation. Has he pulled his energy back? If he has pulled his energy back, and sometimes when somebody pulls their energy back, we tend to lean in, and when you lean into that masculine energy, honestly, it can make them go more, be more of a runner with that situation. But we feel like, how does your family do relationship? How is your family karma? How is your karma? Not even just like you. How do if you have siblings, how is their relationships? How are your parents' marriage? How are, your grandparents, your other extended family? How does your family, because this is like past life, so karma, says karmic lessons right there. It's a karmic lesson. Like, she's out here all alone with the animals, like clearly on her there, and then the emotional desert over here. Yeah. Do you want to know something? My guide Celia says the number one way to attract somebody is by loving yourself and valuing yourself and like focusing on how amazing you are, because somebody else loves you the way you love you. So if somebody is projecting something at you that you don't like, you need to take a look at that. Like, how is my self-love? Do I talk bad about myself? Do I wake up and start saying bad things about myself? Do I feel bad that I've done something? Are you blaming yourself? Because, should I have done this? Should I not? Like, are you having guilt? Throat chakra activation right there. How's with that? It's like, it feels like it's a block. A good exercise for that is try humming, like or any sound. Humming, like hum a song, like that will help your throat chakra feel like it's starting to open. Like, because right now we feel like super like blocked, like I can almost hardly barely talk. So like, is this a pattern for you to stop all communication? Is that how you like? It's asking you to really look at the pattern. Like, I feel like you're new to my channel. I channel my guide Celia. And like, you got the karmic card. So are you more comfortable out in nature? What animal are you connected to? Because we got the animal totem in the beginning. So what animal are you connected to? What animal, like I said, I get bluebirds and blue jays. Like I get birds. Dave get crows. Like I also get the bull because I'm a Taurus, and Dave has a buffalo reference. Like, what are your animals? I'm a deer. When a deer gets fearful, a deer runs. very skittish. And honestly, I've dated, yeah. You have more than one animal totem. Look and ask what your other one is. I heard lion. So like a lion ain't scared of nothing. Like, where is Leo in your chart? So he's like, we're just doing this today. We're just doing whatever. So where's Leo? Melody, do you know where Leo is in your chart? Like, we hear like that fire energy. Embrace a different animal like that. Have no fear. Embrace the power that do you have your birth chart? Do you know your time? My guide Celia, since we feel you're new, my guide Celia says this symbol is Chiron. It is the key symbol. And she said healing that heals so much in your life. And then you also have the North Node. But like, I started working on this and I met my twin flame Dave, and we're getting next week, we're celebrating our 2-year anniversary in Sedona, which is where we got married. Like, by me really starting to work on this, like I took a class and within 6 weeks we met. Like, I took a class, I did a focus wheel. I was like, okay, where do I have resistant energy with commitment? Because I had been married before. And then I had to look at this. And you know why? Because you get this because I had to learn to do the same thing. I had to look at how my family did marriage, how my grandparents did marriage, how my extended family did marriage, how the people that were in my life do marriage. I mean, is it about love? Is it about convenience? Is it about stability? What is, where is, if there's lack, it's normally about stability. Is it a marriage of, is it based on love no matter what anybody thought, like where, like look at the pattern of it. And like, but we feel like it's saying you really need to embrace a different one. And I feel like this emotional desert is like, a lot of times when we're single, we have to embrace masculine energy, supporting ourselves, taking care of ourselves for safety, protection, and taking the trash out and doing all the masculine things, whatever, digging holes or whatever needs done. Like, we take on that. And then sometimes we're really in that and we aren't feeling the feeling. So I feel like it's saying connect, and even through your dreams, because there's the goddess of dreams, connect. And that's going to really, like, what are your biggest dreams? Like, what do you want to do? Like, what do you want to do in this life? Like, hi, Alex, but you got to like feel the feeling of what you want with him. Like, but you have a contract with him that you can definitely heal. You can heal it. There's the world. You can make a brand new cycle, because you can go from this king of cups is over here. He's not talking and you're feeling his absence, but maybe his absence is him doing his stuff. And the underlying energy for your reading is the 10 of Pentacles, the happy home, the family. So the ball's really in your court. How, like, you have to step into your feelings, like the emotional desert. Like, if you're not in the feminine energy, you know what? He's going to feel like you're the masculine energy, and the masculine's going to run. Like, so work on how your feelings are about relationship. How do you feel about commitment? How do you feel about dating? Are you looking for, how do you feel? Like, have you wrote a list of all the qualities you want in a person? Like, that's one of the first things I did. It like changed, like I have 2 pages of stuff, and Dave is everything on my 2 pages. Maybe not all at the same time, but a lot of times it is all at the same time. But like, overall, really, oh yeah, it's part of the path. He's part of your lesson. The quicker you learn to pull your energy back and focus on your path, if you don't know what your Chiron is, if you know your birth time and your location in the day, you can find that. Look for the key. It's like super important as well. The North Node is a little set of headphones. It's super important. It's your mission in this lifetime. So as you're stepping on this healing and the North Node path, that like will bring you such self-love and self-worth that you will attract him. Like you're chasing energetically, like you got to pull yourself back. That's why she's like, focus on this healing. Is as you're focused on you, he'll feel you're not focused on him. Because like when he's focused on you, you can feel it. And when he's not focused on you, you can feel that too, and you don't like it. So give him that medicine. Men like to energetically be the chaser. So sending you much love. Please like and subscribe. Thank you. Hi, Alex. How are you? You're doing well. We are doing well. We're going to Sedona on Saturday. I can't wait. I'm like super excited. Oh, here, Melody. We're going to get you a card from my Celia deck. This is a deck me and my guide created. It's a one of a kind. Change your focus, which is focus on the things that you do want, and you get the card of abundance. So maybe focus on your money and look around at the abundance pouring into your life, which I feel is also saying about get into nature. And then the spirals of life, learning the life lessons and patterns. So look at the patterns, look at the karmic patterns in your life, and like, how does it make you feel when he pulls his energy back? And then, okay, when else in my life have I felt that way? Like, chase the pattern back, work on the cycles, like take some time and focus on that and see if you don't notice a change. Me too. That's where we got married. That's why it's my background on my banner. And my favorite card in my deck is my Sedona picture. Otherwise, it's all graphic things except my Sedona picture. So, Alex, would you like a reading? Yes, I love it. We're like super excited. We've started listening to the Global Center for Christ Consciousness, which is based in Sedona. They have one, and we're actually staying one extra day because I wanted to go on the next Sunday because they have a psychic fair that day. So I want to go to the psychic fair, and we're going to go to his services, which combine the spiritual and the religious in a uniquely, a unique way that like I really resonate with. So for some reason, Alex, I feel like telling you that. So Alex, check out the Global Center for Christ Consciousness. I think it's GCCC.1. But check it out. He's just amazing. He's a wonderful healer. And speaker, like he channels like his service. It's phenomenal. Like phenomenal. Global Center for Christ Consciousness. Their website is GCCC.1. Instead of .com, it's .1. But like something is like really pushing me to tell you about that. They're like, we're not even getting you a card till we talk about it. He was talking about the dark night of the soul and letting you know, like, as you do that, that's like when you're opening your heart chakra. That's when you have a dark night of the soul. In the beginning of your journey, you have that. But then when you're trying to open your heart chakra, you have that. Like, we're so excited to go. Like, it's unreal how excited we are to go. Like, that's one of we don't have hardly anything in our trip planned, but we're going there. They have a crystal healing bed you can book. So we are doing that. So, Alex, we are getting a message for you. Divine timing. Let go of control. Source is working on it. Well, Alex, you just put it in your vortex again. You know what? Yesterday we were talking about doing something. You know, next year I think I want to do a retreat in Sedona. Alex, if we do a retreat, you want to come for like a 2 or 3 day thing? So you said, like, she's like, just right then you heard it. You heard it there. We get divine timing for you, Alex. You get, write it down. Do you clearly know what you desire? Be specific, write it down. You get the card of self-love. It's an inside job that starts with you, and be open to receive. Thank you, Source, for the blessings and favors flowing into my life, and crystal healing. It's funny, we were literally just talking about that, about the crystal healing and all of that. So the crystal healing, crystals carry ancient wisdom and abilities. I'm going to work on it with Dave now. That's like, we're doing it. So he's like, we can do a thing. Do a small thing. Like all of that's going through my head right now. It's just like so much. So, Alex, we may want you to take a part in it. You get the Hanged Man, the King of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, the King of Cups, the Six of Wands. Alex, you know, these are all upper chakras. How's the heart? And then we get the Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck. I feel like there's been a time of like you working, having that heart chakra, having that dark night of the soul, going through your personal growth, gaining clarity, cutting a lot of different energy and people out of your life. Sometimes you have to be in that Five of Pentacles energy. You have to pull your energy back from other people to really focus on you. And maybe other people are kind of feeling this Five of Pentacles energy. Because truly there's only showing 4 pentacles. And then there's the big pentacle in the back, which is truly you. Yes. So we feel like there's going to be some big change coming soon for you, because the Knight of Wands is really fast energy. And then you get the King of Pentacles and the Six of Wands. So are you, as you're focusing on you, are you wanting to step in to a more spiritual type of work? Are you open to that? Because like everything here is like 5th, 6th, 7th chakra, like everything is up. And then you have the Two of Cups over here on the bottom, which we feel is the desire with the High Priestess. So, and that's you pulling your energy back from that, we feel. Focusing on you right now. Yes, you are. Yes. Alex, I heard we were going to ask you, did you want to be a speaker at our Sedona retreat? Would you tell your story? Like literally, would you be open to that? Like by people hearing your story, they're going to get a message in there for them about it. Like through that, you know, your self-love, and be open to receive what you get back, the feedback you get back from it. Because Source is trying, as you're in service, like it's going to pour it up on you. And Sedona is a magical place. And we feel like you've been going through the dark night of the soul, but we feel like divine timing. Like, yes. So we are going to work on a date. Alex, we will get back to you. But like, we would like to do maybe some vortex sites, some energy things there. But like, just people hearing your actual voice being spoken, like, is a light language, letting it be heard. Like me moving my hands while we're doing our thing is a light language. We are given a message that's beyond our words. And sometimes we get specific words to be in that tone for like light language, because that's the only way I would be willing to channel light language. Because that's part of mine and Celia's agreement that I will do it in other ways. But we feel like things are coming to change soon. It is just a period of growth. I was just telling my daughter today, I was like, I sent her a thing where my hair, cutting all the blonde out of my hair and going like a darker purple. And and like totally like a change. I'm like, I'm coming into a new season. I need change. Something's going to change. Since I've been on my path, I've been doing this for like the last 5 years. So I'm like, I'm ready for a change. I'm going to cut it off and do something different. How was that? She loves you. There's nothing like the love your mom has. You were inside her for 9 months. Like the love she built for you, like she loves you. Like, and she can feel the change in you, which will cause change in her. That means she's been doing something energetically for all of that to happen, for you to be in the vibration to receive that. Like you had, that's just an example of, where you've come energetically. I have to tell you, Alex, what happened with Dave and I the other day. We were driving and we were on the other side of town, and it can be a very chaotic part of town, especially at 5 o'clock on a Friday. And Dave and I were driving, and I was channeling, but I could feel him having a little anxiety about it. And I said, "Hey, Dave, don't you like the bubble we drive in? Because when we drive, we have a good little distance normally front and back of us." And he said, so I had the thought, I said, "Don't you really like our bubble?" And he said, "Yeah, I really like driving in our bubble." And within like, from the time I thought it to the time it happened, like 14 seconds, like instant manifestation. Everybody just kind of, those in front of us speeded up and everybody behind us slowed down a couple 100 yards. Like we had a bubble around us. Like it was amazing, like instant manifestation. But that's because we thought about something different and changed our energy. And that's how it's been with your mom. You've forgiven her some, so that's changed the energy. So, so that's where that circled back around to, Celia said. Her working on her energy and you working on it as well. And it's about you having forgiveness with her, and she can feel that. Like she can feel that. Like when you're projecting that unworthiness at her, it makes her feel unworthy. And you know what? It also projects it right back at you and makes you feel unworthy. And that's definitely not good, because you are worthy and she's worthy, and she's just doing the best she could do at any given time. She's fulfilling her contracts. Yep. And so are you. It's like so much Dave and I have been having a real highlight on anything we have judgment on, even in the slightest, like coming like right back, like, and being able to see it. Yes, just like you would like. Yes. So add that to your gratitude list that she's growing and changing. So, and we just call whom my guide decides is next. She just looks up. So anybody that would like to be next after Alex, please just let us know you're here. Say hey, and then we'll pick the next one. We're channeling. We're kind of, yes, definitely changing for the better and growing. We'll let you know more about Sedona Alex. We're really excited about that with you. We hear, wouldn't that be fun? Won't that be fun? So Ishika, you're next. So you said you're next. You can drop your question, please. Yes. David just actually, you know what? He just mentioned about June. So June, Alex, how is June for you? Which week works the best for you? For June. He was just mentioning June literally yesterday or today in the last 48 hours. So we will have to see about that. Wouldn't that be fun? Do some Reiki, some sound healing, some vortex sides meditations. Ooh, that sounds fun. Yes. Mm-hmm. There we go. Ishika, you get the cards of prosperity and goddess of dreams and mindfulness, which is peaceful pursuits and quiet mind, abundance, success, vision, innovation, receptivity. So we feel there's definitely a connection there. You have the ability to really manifest like your complete dreams. Like that's a golden road right there. Leading to prosperity. So be focused on be focused on what you do want. Like you get the power of manifesting it. How would you like this connection to go? Like you get to decide because you get the moon card, which is you can focus on the negative energy of it, or you can focus on the positive. Like she's like pulling that energy, like she's thinking the worst, but that's actually not what's happening. If you focus on your dreams and what you really desire and be mindful about it, like you can manifest. That looks like your dream right there. You can manifest it by the goddess of the dreams. Like you have the power with you to manifest it. What you get what you focus on, law of attraction. If you've never heard Abraham Hicks or Esther Hicks law of attraction, she's got thousands of videos on YouTube about how to attract. Listen to some law of attraction. Like you get what you focus on. Like I wrote a list of 2 pages when I was single after I dated and I knew what I didn't want. So like I put loyalty, honesty, someone on their spiritual path, someone, that brings me flowers, someone that, meditates with me, someone that is all the things that Dave is. He, like I say, he may not be them all at once, but overall Dave is my list of all the things I desired. Like write down what you want. We're going to get you some cards from my Celia deck. So she's like, write down what you want. And are you by the water? Because you get the water healing card, which is spend some time in or near the water. And then go by the water and talk to your angels because they're there to help guide you. And if it's not working out right now and you're energetically pursuing him, it's going to chase him away. If anything, pull your energy back, work on your own healing, and that will cause him to more pursue you, honestly. Guys can feel when you're energetically chasing them. And I know there's all this woman empowerment and all that, but masculine, feminine energy goes back to the basic of that. So men like to be the pursuer. So thank you, Dave, for having time to step in and moderate. You must have known I needed you. So, and we are going to move on. But yeah, truly, you get what you focus on. So listen to some Abraham. It's like phenomenal. She's got one on about an easy relationship. Phenomenal listen. For some reason, we're guided to tell you about that one. So, hi, Monica. How are you? Can we get your question next? Thank you for joining us today. I am doing well. We are getting ready for our trip to Sedona in a few days. So super duper excited about that. You are very welcome. So Monica, would you like a general or do you have a question? Yes. Yep, you're up. I apparently have a new love. It's called a chai latte. So I don't know. It's Celia's favorite thing to drink these days. Thank you, Dave. Monica, you know what? Tonight at 8 p.m. my time, I'm doing twin flame readings. Dave has a meeting, so I am doing twin flame Tuesday, and I will be doing a twin flame reading, and then guidance specific for that. So tonight at 8 o'clock Eastern. And you get the cards of big happy change, perfect timing, listen to your intuition, and then take action. And then on the bottom of the deck, all of these cards have a certain vibe. And the one on the bottom of the deck is this reconsider card. And then the no need to worry. So are you in is somebody in a dark place? Because like compared to all those other cards, this is like a dark place. Like the light will shine. So I feel like you're supposed to be listening and following inspired action with like, that's what you got. Big happy changes, perfect timing. Listen to your intuition, take action, like follow, just like follow the guidance. Like when you feel that when you feel that, like you'll feel like that connection with source. Monica, what do you do spiritually? Do you channel? Are you opening up to that? Where are you on your spiritual journey? What do you do? Because the throat or her hands, like, are you a healer? Because it's like her hands are lit up and the third eye's lit up. So what do you do on the spiritual journey? You get the full, so you're new on it. Keep doing the meditating. Keep doing the meditating. I feel do you listen to your intuition? Like you got to listen to your intuition. Do you feel that gut feeling? You want me to tell you what that gut feeling is? When you came into this body, not all of you came. Part of you is still in the non-physical. So when you're getting guidance here, that's the higher self of you trying to give you a message. That higher self is my guide Celia for me, which is who I channel when I'm doing this. She is my bridge to source. She is like the link between. And and we feel like it's brand new because you get the Ace of Cups and the Page of Cups and the Page of Swords. With the Ace of Wands, like this is so we feel like this is a brand new path in this like lifetime for you. Like or a chance at moving it beyond what it's ever been before, because like you have we have the Fool, we have the Ace of Cups, we have the Ace of Wands, we have the Page of Cups, which is like an ace, and the Page of Swords. So that's like all the aces. So that like feels like brand new, going from this life to a more lighter, easier life. You're brand new in this, like new with your. Sometimes some people, Monica, have had many lifetimes on this planet. We do not feel that for you. Or if you've done lifetimes, we feel like it's been something darker, and this lifetime is a whole brand new situation for you, so much lighter and happier. It's about you feeling that connection. Like you start with it in the solar plexus until you open your heart chakra. It's solar plexus. Like you feel that gut intuition. Your gut intuition is trying to talk to you. Like part of you's here, part of you's in the non-physical. We didn't come all the way here. Like that is your higher self trying to communicate with you. When you get that, like when you're asking a question, say, how does my higher self, like put your hand on your heart. How does my higher self feel about this? Like that's you in all timelines, because all time is really now. It's the craziest like simulation we're in, whatever. Anyway, but we feel like this is an opportunity for you to have like this freeing lifetime to like free you. It's like so new to it all. So yes, that's your guide. And they're like, when I'm like, me and Dave have been arguing, and I'll put my hand on my heart and I say, I ask my ego to step aside and I ask my higher self to step in. And Celia did that. And you know what? In 2 minutes, mine and Dave's situation was completely resolved, because she didn't see Dave in any kind of way that I was seeing Dave, because through the eyes of ego is the dark. Like, oh, it's asking you to let go of your ego. It's a brand new journey for that. Do you try to be in control a little bit, Monica? You have to trust in God, source, the universe, whatever it is you believe in. I say that because I believe I attract people from many faiths. So I don't specify to one. God, source, the universe, whatever you believe in. Like that energy is trying to connect with you in a brand new way. And your ego is here. I listen to Wayne Dyer, and you know what he says the ego is? Edge God out. The ego likes to be in control, to keep you in this dark energy. You're not meant to do that. You're meant to do something so much greater and have such action with that. Like, do you want overflowing happiness? Like, that's like pretty happy. Like, look at that card. Like, that's pretty dang happy. Like, she's like joyfully happy. Like, are you ready for that joyful happiness? Like, because you have all the, like, basically all the cups here, the Fool here, a brand new opportunity is upon you. Like, so try listening to your higher self and ask for guidance. Like, I feel like it's trying to take you to a different place. I was in that place before, and I just chose to nurture and savor my connection with Celia. And it was my intention that when I was in alignment, Celia was coming through me. And that's what happens. So I feel like your higher self is trying to get connected to you, to show you it is trying to guide you. You get the card of meditate, which is balance, clarity, and peace, and be of service. It all starts with you. Be the change the world needs. So, like, be the light, shine the light, like you are meant to be happy. Do you know that you being happy can change so much energetically in the world? The other day, Dave and I had a desire to drive in our bubble. And you know what happened? We affected at least 100 people around us to all change their energy and how they were driving because we had a desire. What makes us happy? And us being happy changed everything that was happening for us. So focus on your happy, and like that can change so much in your world. In your world. Like you will see it reflected in your world just by you choosing happy. Like we feel like do you sometimes dim your happy down for other people because you don't want to be too much? I don't want to seem too happy. Is there such a thing? Because you're supposed to be happy and then teach other people how to be happy. They're like, oh, you're so happy. What are you doing? I'm meditating. I'm being connected to my higher self. I'm following my inner guidance. Because that's like when you die, life is everlasting. You don't go, you just leave the physical body. You're still in the energy here. Like you can still see everybody. You can still talk to them. We talk to all sorts of people that are in the non-physical now. Like life is everlasting. Your energy, not all of you comes here. Part of you stays. There's a silver cord connecting you. Like you were always guided. Something's like really like strong on trying to say that it's trying to connect to you. So Miss Tammy, can we get you next? How are you doing today? You are very welcome. And shine your light, Monica. I'm serious. Like, be happy. Like, your energy when you're happy lights up the whole room. Like, you can change the energy in a whole room when you walk in and you're happy. Like, you have that much powerful of energy. Like, walk with confidence with that. Dave, I still think this is my favorite new drink. Thank you. Because the energy you focus on him. You want to know the truth? Say, how does God see him? He is a child of God, and God only sees him in the highest light. So when that's happening, say, I ask my ego to step aside, because ego is edging God out. And like, you get the card of up from the depths and soulful appreciation. So when you take a different approach to it, it's going to make the change of that. And then you get kinship community in your group. Like, I know sometimes that's so hard. Like, honestly, my daughter was dating someone and I didn't like it. And I was like, this is like not the path I want for her. Like, and you know what? The more I pushed on that, you know what happened? It pushed her towards that. And you know what I did? I decided, I pulled my energy back and said, do what makes you happy. Do what makes you happy. And literally say that to source. I want her to do what makes her happy. I want her to be happy. And like have that go. Say, words don't teach. And sometimes you can warn her and she isn't going to see it because words don't teach. She's going to have to live it. I only know from experience. That's what happens. I didn't like my daughter dating somebody, and you know what? She chose to go live with him, and then she come back, and it was a lot of emotional damage that was done to her during that time. Like, yes, like, think of him, like, focus on, love him. Like, at least he's there to support my daughter. At least, you know, at least she doesn't feel alone. Like, find the positive in that. Like, the Seven of Pentacles, nurture it. Like, let go of the judgment. Like, there's the judgment. Let go of it and focus on, I'm glad they're having fun together. I'm glad he's making her happy. But you know what? You have to, like, yeah. Yes, and be glad they're having fun. Like, take the judgment away. I'm glad they're having fun. I'm glad she's going to get the discernment on this. I can't teach her. I'm going to go focus on having fun myself. I'm going to live my life. Focus love on him. Like, seriously, ask God. Like, put your hand on your heart. Hey, God, how do you feel about him? God loves him. Like, no matter what. But like, serious, like, up from the depths, like, it can change like instantly. Like, me and Dave changed the energy the other day driving. Like, you can change that energy that quick. Like, and have him come and approach you in a completely different way, because source, I know he is a child of God and he is just doing the best he could do. And we have a contract and he is meant to teach me something. And part of what he's meant to teach me is I have no control of what my daughter does. If she is over the age of 18 and is considered an adult, let her do it. She has to learn. Like, only saying for my own reference points of my life, like, the more I tried to stop it, the more it pushed it towards it. And the more I was just like, I want you to be happy, and had that feeling, do whatever makes you happy. Like, and put that out there. Do what makes you happy. I want you to be happy. And then literally find some gratitude with him, like some genuine heartfelt gratitude. Because he might not be the greatest guy, but, you know, I'm sure there are some positive points to him. Especially ask her, you know, say, you know, I'm working on this. Tell her, say you're working on, tell her the truth. Be like, I am working on my energy with this. Can you tell me some of the positive points of why you really love him? Like ask her, like, be serious with her and talk to her, like, openly, like, have that openness. Be like, you know, I'm trying to work on this energy. I've always not felt he was the best, but I'm trying to do better because I am trying to grow and work and evolve on myself. And like, be like, why do you love him? What are some of the qualities about him that you love the most? So I can appreciate them. Like, serious, like, you just have to ask. So he says, ask, like, and be open that you're trying to do that. And what does she feel about it? And then you have to trust that he has a contract with her, and his contract with her is with her, not, and you have a contract with him as well, but he has a contract with her. A lesson or a blessing, something, you know, sometimes it's both, but words don't teach. Like, I had to learn the hard way. So that's how I know. I pushed her away. She went and lived with it. Next time it happened, I learned. I was like, do what makes you happy. Not my choice for you, but it's not my choice. So and I am right at my hour and I'm out of tea. So I think I'm gonna go. I'm gonna be back later to do some more live at 8 o'clock. We're gonna do twin flame readings. So join us at 8 p.m. for twin flame readings, and everyone have a great day. Thank you so much. Bye.